85,000 Jasmy holders, and it's only getting started as the on-chain market cap for Jasmy surpasses $1.494 billion, and its circulating supply $1.47 billion. And this is happening in such a short time period. When looking into the details of the holder list, you realize that it's institutions holding a majority of the Jasmy. With over 917,000 transactions, Binance is the #1 holder, holding over 15 to 20% of the total Jasmy supply in their wallets, literally viewable on-chain. Just one singular Binance wallet holds over 6.2 billion Jasmy, or about 12% of the total supply. And that's literally just Binance. Take a look at this. Crypto.com, another top holder of Jasmy, ranked number 10 in total holders, owning about 2 to 3% just in a singular wallet, or about 961 million Jasmy. If you were to combine all the Crypto.com wallets, which is about 5, you realize that it's closer to about 3 to 5% of the total supply, all sitting in the hands of Crypto.com. Then you have a bunch of other exchanges like Revolt, Mex, and so many others like KuCoin, Bybit, BitTrue, and all of them are doing similar situations, holding tons and tons of Jasmy in multiple wallets, owning a big chunk of it. And what that ends up doing is it reduces the supply substantially into institutional hands. Institutions that are literally using Jasmy token for the technology, using the Junction chain, and using all the features it has for IoT technology for cybersecurity within their institutions and facilities. What this means is that, unlike typical buyers and traders and holders of Jasmy coin, these are tokens that are practically locked up for real-life use case. And this is why it's extremely bullish for Jasmy, which is up over 1.2% in the last 24 hours, sitting at just about 3 cents, with its market cap up about 1.24%, and its volume up 22% in the 24-hour charts. In fact, we've literally begun to see it in front of our eyes. Like recently, Travala, which is the first ever travel agency, has officially approved Jasmy as a live means of payment, where you can now book millions of travel products around the world with Jasmy, and they will literally send you on the trip. And again, this literally now allows for a means of payment using those Jasmy tokens. Again, they're also hosting a $900 worth of traveling through Travala and Jasmy giveaway, which is of course very, very bullish, but you guys can see our Jasmy is now live on Travala. Now, with all that being said, let's get right into the daily market update for Jasmy, which is currently obviously priced, like I said, at about 3 cents, up about 2%. The volume in the last 24 hours is up about $113.57 million, with the volume in the last 24 hours to volume to market cap ratio at 8.39%, a total supply of 50 billion, and a circulating supply of 49.39 billion. When you look at the TA, or the target, the technical analysis side of things, I mean, this thing is on point to target about $1, all within the next 72 hours, specifically with how things are turning out. As we're getting more and more institutional adoption of the Jasmy token, we've even heard that there's about to be $44 trillion flowing into the cryptocurrency space. And so if you have this amount of money, you will clearly see that a big chunk of it has to go into the IoT and cybersecurity technology sector. And with Jasmy being the Bitcoin of Japan as it's labeled, Japan has now taken a spotlight for its economy. As Donald Trump comes into power, he's going to want to form more and more collaborations economically to boost the American economy. And what's better than partnering with the massive Asian hub for technology, which is actually Japan, and Japan's major technology lies in the IT sector, specifically cybersecurity. And of course, if Jasmy's leading that pack, you're going to see a lot of American funding, investments, and money flowing into Japan and flowing into Jasmy token. Overall, this is going to cause a massive boom in the Jasmy Junction chain, which is going to cause a decrease in supply for Jasmy because of its burning, and a massive increase in demand. So obviously, when you look at the overall picture, you're going to see millions of dollars easily flowing into Jasmy, if not billions of dollars, all within the very short while. And as we talk about this, we also have to highlight the fact that there are a bunch of high case utility tokens that are also doing what Jasmy does in terms of having high high amounts of utility, having massive potential, and billions of dollars on verge of flowing. Except these are substantially smaller because they have a smaller supply. For example, when you look at the crypto trading fund token, Jasmy of course has 50 billion total supply. A CTF token has about 120 million, substantially less. But when you look at it from a logical perspective, the money will flow into tokens that have massive utility. So if you have a smaller supply, massive utility, massive demand, you're going to see the value skyrocket substantially. The crypto trading fund, if you guys don't know, is the first ever blockchain payment rewards framework. I mean, this thing is absolutely insane, and the fact that it's partnered with both Amazon and Walmart, and it's officially in beta phase. Meaning once this thing goes live, we're going to see billions of dollars flowing due to these two institutions, which will end up causing its value to have to reflect this. I mean, trillions of dollars. And as you look at it from a broader picture, this CTF token, or the crypto trading fund framework, is built both on the Polygon chain and on the XRPL. In fact, it's the top on both chains, so it's the top DeFi token on the Polygon chain. It's also the top DeFi token on the XRP ledger. So with a little bit of attention, it could easily skyrocket. Just take a look at this. Over the last year, the CTF token has increased over 170,000%, something almost unimaginable. And again, when I compare it to Jasmy, for example, on the yearly, Jasmy's down about 97 from all-time high. From the yearly, it's up 400%, but the CTF token up 168,000%. Again, a number that is almost unimaginable, but this is what happens when you take massive utility, actually solving a real-world problem, so in the payment sector, and it having a very small supply. So I'll be linking everything down below in the description, ctftoken.com, cryptotradingfund.org, again on LBank, MEX, and the Polygon DEX. And of course, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and you should always do your own research. Now, of course, again, they did announce that on January 16th, there will be a major update. I mean, a massive announcement coming January 16th that will reflect in, again, how much money they end up facilitating. So I definitely recommend you guys do your research against ctftoken.com. I will be linking everything down below in the description. And with all that being said, guys, you definitely should also look into Jasmy token, as it is one of the massive projects that over the next few days, similar to the CF token, will actually reflect in massive trillions of dollars, massive amounts of money begin flowing into it. Now, of course, guys, with all that being said, I will actually end out the video here. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications, share this video, and with that being said, I'll see you guys